In other news, Karnataka High Court has heard a PIL which has questioned whether the police has violated rules while they were questioning students who are minors during the investigation in the sedition case. This is concerning a school play which was anti-CAA. The police informed court that no rules were violated while interrogating the students. The government stated that the deputy superintendent of police was in plain clothes and he was actually counseling 17 of these students, 7 who participated in the play and 10 who watched the play. In response to this, the court asked if it was the function of the police to counsel students. We should remember here that the Bidar police that had come under fire after a picture of the cops in uniform grilling students had emerged. The school authorities were booked for sedition for putting up a play which was allegedly critical of the Citizenship Amendment Act. Today, the court asked the police, is it the job of the police to act as counselors? Let's get in a word from our correspondent Neha, getting us those details here. Neha, this is a strong view in a question that is being asked by the court to the police, that were these police officials trained to be counselors? Because very clearly, counseling is the job of another person.
Well, absolutely correct, Sahar. Initially it was only the anger of, the school authorities and the anger of the people of the state of Karnataka who were questioning as to why the police was constantly grilling these students under the name of, under the garb of interrogating them, and why, 5 times almost, Sahar, in just about 10 days, we have seen how these little students have been interrogated. There was a clear and a blatant violation of the Juvenile Justice Act, because as per the Act, there are a lot of guidelines that are laid down, none of which were actually followed. And now, in fact, you have the Karnataka High Court that's actually pulling up the Bidar police, and in very simple words has even questioned as to whether it is the function of the police to counsel these students. So it is, of course, imperative to remember over here, that yes, while, you had the Bidar police who've been questioning these students almost about 5 times back to back, these little children, possibly scarring them, mentally for a very long time. And now, of course, that the court has actually made note of this observation, it's also important to remember that, going forward, we'll have to wait and see as to what exactly the government of Karnataka produces. Now, in the court, in fact, the Karnataka government did mention that this was, of course, based on a PIL that was actually filed by one of the advocates in Bengaluru. The Karnataka High Court, in response, did say that, yes, the police personnel were, in fact, interrogating the students and not counseling them. But clearly the CCTV footage and other, of course, claims made by the school authorities, made by the other parents as well, tell a different story, Sahir.
Neha, many thanks getting us those details. This is, of course, vis-a-vis what the police has informed court, as opposed to what a lot of pictures, images of this interaction have revealed.